Ahoy, mateys! Haley here, and in today's episode we're going to be talking about a song called Fisher's Hornpipe, or at least that's the name that I learned it by. This is a very popular fiddle song that has been played numerous times at fiddle contests. And those of you who know me know that I used to compete quite a bit, and yes, this was one of the ones that I played. But besides that, I really like this song. It's definitely just a ton of fun to play because it's fast and it has a really great, memorable melody line. So let's get into it, and I'll go over a little bit of the history, and then I shall play it for you. Although this is considered a fiddle tune, a lot of people originally thought that it was composed as a classical piece by Johann Christian Fischer in the latter part of the 1700s. He was a German composer who was good friends with this guy. Yep, you got it, Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, one of my favorite classical composers. Another option that came up was that it was published in 1780 by a J. Fisher in England, presumably James A. Fisher, who was a dancer, musical director, and ballet master, and that it was included in his works under the name of Hornpipe Number 1, Numero Uno. So another attribution was made in the 18th century England by a fiddler by the name of J.W. Fisher. A few years later, it was done in 1784 in England with the name Lord Howe's Hornpipe, and in Scotland that same year called West's Hornpipe. Alexander King McGlashan from Scotland also printed it in about 1780 under the name Danced by Aldridge. So although it was a hornpipe in Europe, in Scotland it was actually played more as a reel for dancing purposes. This tune also resembles another tune, a much older tune, called Roger McMum, so it could have originated from that song as well. Coming to America, John Greenwood, who was an American, was the first to write it and publish it here in the year 1783. It was very popular during this time and played at many country dances. So, how many names does Fisher's Hornpipe actually have? Here's a list of some of the ones that I was able to find right off. We've got Fisher's Hornpipe, the Fisher's Hornpipe, Fisherman's Hornpipe, the Blacksmith Hornpipe, Blanchard's Hornpipe, China Orange Hornpipe, Dinwer, Egg Hornpipe, Fisherman's Lilt, the First of May, Jig Double, Kelly's Hornpipe, Lord Howe's Hornpipe, O'Dwyer's Hornpipe, Peckover Walk Hornpipe, Reel Boivin, Sailor's Hornpipe, Wig on the Green, and Danced by Aldridge. That's a long list of names, and they also range in the keys that they were written in, from C to G to D and to F major, but a lot of the older transcripts were actually listed under the key of F major. One of the earliest recordings I was able to find of this tune was actually a field recording done in 1940 by a fiddler of the name of Patrick Bonner, and he was from Michigan. This was done for the Library of Congress. Another recording that I found that was also done for the Library of Congress was in 1966 by a gentleman named Henry Reed, and that was done in Virginia, in his home in Virginia. So this song has definitely gotten around, and there's been lots of people that have tried to take credit for its creation. It is actually still played at fiddle contests and for dances in the United States and Canada, and I'm sure other places as well. There's also been a lot of recordings of this song, and I think that's also led to some of its popularity as well. So I'm going to actually play this song for you now. I'm going to start in the key of D major, and then I'm going to transpose it up to the key of F. Hope you enjoy it. All right, there you go, you guys. Fisher's hornpipe. I hope you enjoyed the video, so please like it down below and subscribe to my channel. Also, you can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Thank you guys. See you next week.